have a sense of closure at this time?
I thought I was gonna have it. I figured once they told me, okay, this is James, I can start. Maybe I can sleep a little bit more. But now I'm left with the, what happened to him? Did he suffer? Was he cold? I go back through all these pictures and I'm trying to figure out what happened. What could have gone wrong? What happened in her mind? So now I'm gonna just be left with the, I know I'll never probably know the why, but I can know the how. Am I hating her right now? No, I still don't hate her. And I don't think I can hate her. I've always taught my kids that we don't hate, 'cause that's ugly to hate anybody. But am I hurt by her? Those are just words, because I don't know how hurt I am. I'm broken. I'm so broken, and I hate it. I hate the feeling that I'm feeling right now. He was a good baby. He was a happy baby, and I don't understand it. I will never understand how she could do that. James was so little, so loving, so caring. And I know he's touched a lot of people. And I appreciate all of that. But I want all of you guys to know that we do appreciate it. And I know that James feels that love. He may not be with us here physically, but I know that he's still with me. I go to sleep hearing him laugh. I wake up, I hear him laughing. I see him all the time, and I wonder, when am I going to wake up? When can I wake up from this? It's the worst thing. I thought losing my mom was bad. It hurt me. It killed me. But James touched me in such a different way. He wasn't my child. He wasn't my grandson, but he was still my family. And I don't see him as any other than just my family. Like I see Delaney as mine, I see him. I don't love her any less. I hurt for her now, wondering what's next to come for her, because I don't know.
I understand that, and I'm assuming that she's probably still not speaking at this time with investigators, but if she can watch this and just hear words from her aunt, speaking to her directly right now and hearing, what would you tell her right now?
Please, Delaney, please, just tell us what happened to him. Tell us what happened to him. Don't make us live this through court. Don't make me see what happened to him in court. Don't make Leo see what happened to him in court. That's just something we don't want to relive, and I'm sure you don't want to relive that, Delaney. Just be honest and tell us, and accept whatever consequences are coming to you. I love you, and I wish I could hug you right now, but guess what? You can't hug me either. And you caused this. And I wish I could understand you, and I wish I knew what I had to do or what I could say to you. We don't deserve this. So please, don't let us live the nightmare. Say something, talk to us, even if it's a secret conversation, somewhere, but please just tell us. We're hurting. We were hurting not knowing where he was. Then we were hurting not knowing if this was him. And now we're hurting not knowing what happened to him. And then I'm going to live with the fact of worrying about what's going to happen to her. Even though if I want to cut her off, I have to wonder what's going to happen to her in there. What are they going to do to her? She's still just a child to me. She's still just a child. I know people can tell me, oh, you should hate her. Why don't you hate her? I don't hate her because she's my blood. I don't hate her. Right or wrong, I still love her.
¿Puede hablar en español, Marisol?
Sí, solo lo que estoy diciendo es que no la odio, la quiero mucho, siempre voy a estar aquí por ella, pero ahorita no sé cómo sentirme, solamente quiero que ella hable, quiero que diga algo, quiero que diga qué fue lo que pasó, no quiero irlo por el corte, no quiero vivir esto en el corte. Es más difícil para nosotros esperando para ver lo que le sucedió al niño. Me quiebra el corazón no sabiendo lo que le pasó. Pensé que era más difícil no sabiendo dónde estaba y luego sucedió que encontraron algo Y todavía no sé. Y luego sé que era el niño. Ahora no sé qué le pasó. ¿Cuándo se va a terminar todo esto?
¿Qué fue lo que se enteró y quién le llamó? ¿Qué le dijeron?
El detective de homicide, él fue el que me llamó. Él fue el que me dijo, solo quería hablarte para decirte que teníamos el ID, estaba positivo para el niño. Dijo, quiero que tú lo oigas primero de mí, de nadie más.
¿Y usted ya estaba preparada para eso, sabiendo de que era un bebé que encontraron muerto afuera de la casa donde vivía, o sigue siendo duro?
Pues mi cabeza ya me decía que yo ya sé que era el niño, pero mi corazón todavía estaba deteniendo un poquito de esa esperanza que no fuera él. Mi cabeza y mi corazón no estaban hablando juntos. Ya cuando vi que el número era privado en mi celular, yo ya sabía que era él. Hoy son 3 semanas exacto cuando encontraron el cuerpo.
¿Y cree que va a poder descansar ahora sabiendo ya confirmación de que es el bebé, o todavía sigue sintiendo?
No, porque ahora no sé qué le pasó, qué le sucedió al niño. Ahora me voy a quedar con eso en la cabeza. Sí lo pensaba antes que podía pasarle al niño, por qué y cuándo y cómo, pero también no sabía si era el niño, eran diferentes como me estaba sintiendo, y ahora yo ya sé que es el niño. Ahora tengo que pensar qué le pasó, sufrió, que le dio algo o alguien más estuvo ahí. Hay muchas cosas que todavía están en mi mente que no las puedo borrar solo de pensar.
¿Qué es lo que más va a pensar y qué va a acordarse de su bebé?
Que yo pienso que ahorita nomás que está feliz el niño. Lo estoy viendo sonriendo, hablando, comiendo, porque siempre andaba comiendo. Era muy feliz el niño. Con eso me quedo con la memoria de él. Que él los amaba y nosotros los amábamos a él, que los abrazaba y los besaba. Esos son los recuerdos que tengo de él.
Can we do something kind of like, everybody okay? Yeah. Okay, can we do something here separate conmigo? Una grabación?
Like right now or when I'm done?
Cuando termine usted, si ya terminó, ¿quiere decir algo más?
No, I'm good. I'm good, thank you. So we're waiting till after, hopefully by then they'll release his remains to me, and then I'm gonna have him cremated, like I said, so right now I have an appointment tomorrow with the funeral home so we can hold a memorial service for him here in a few days.
And detectives haven't told y'all anything new in this case since the last time you spoke?
Nothing new.
Idea what may have happened to James?
Is she?
No.
Have you talked to the lady recently? She being more open?
No. She wrote to my brother-in-law, and he won't write back to her. She just asked him for money, and I told him, no, we can't. We're not going to do it. She can't help us. We can't help her.
Do you have an estimated, maybe a possible memorial date in mind?
Saturday or Sunday.
This weekend?
Yes, yeah, it would be held at the Castle Ridge.
We know the community is really invested and they love James just as much as you do. If anybody wants to help, what can they do, or what do you want me to do this time?
Yeah, right now, I don't know. I don't know how to do any of this. This is all new to me. I'm waiting. Today, Jasmine's here with me, so after this, I'm going to sit down and talk with Jasmine and see what our next step is. I know I've had a big outcry right now, asking what they can do, where they can donate, where they can send, flowers, cards, or money to help with funeral expenses. And I told them, okay, I would get back to them as soon as I knew something.
As of right now, if it's okay with Marisol, then
You could talk to them. Let me talk to them.
KJ's Angels will be accepting donations, and then we'll donate that money to the family. That way, citizens, if anybody wants to donate, they can donate to us as a nonprofit, and it would be tax deductible for them as well. And that way we can get it to them. And also we'd be a hub to make sure that people were comfortable wherever their money was going as a federally exempt nonprofit. So,
Can you share the link?
yeah, absolutely. It's www.kjsatexas or tx.org. So kjsatx.org.
Jasmine, while we have you, is there anything that you want to bring about the news or the case or anything like that?
I'm still really processing what's going on in the news today. on days like today, I was actually telling Vladimir this morning, when you do the work that I do, you feel defeated. And days like today, I wonder if the work that I'm doing is making any difference in our community, or if it's in vain, and I've dedicated my soul to the children in this community, and it's still happening, and the statistics are still the same. And so days like today are just really hard. They're really hard because there's so many resources, and it's like they always say, you can only lead a horse to water, and God, I just wish Delaney would have reached out. I wish that I would have known. I wish that other community members would have known somebody. But I just feel really defeated today, and I was holding hope. I was holding out for hope, and it's very surreal right now. But I'm just gonna keep trucking, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. And I gotta say, this hurts the same as King Jay, and it's just the same helpless, shattering feeling that I've ever experienced. And I just don't quite understand how God could allow me to care so much for a child that I haven't met. But I hope that it leads to something good, and I know that his death will not be in vain, and we will get justice for him, and we will prevent this from happening. If I have to grow another soul and dedicate that one too, we got to remember James as he was, but we have to use his memory going forward to prevent this from happening again. And that's all I have to say. Yeah.
You're doing amazing. Just keep it up. Don't, we're gonna get justice for James one way or another.
Y'all stay strong, okay? We're right there with y'all the whole time, so our prayers are just as strong for you, all right?
Thanks, Jacqueline.
I love.
Under
Hate to
really
hear
bad
it.
circumstances.
It was funny, it almost shot Johnny in the eye with the grease.